Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Triple H reveals daily how busy he is as a key driving force behind the ongoing successful endeavor era of WWE. However, social media occasionally provides fans with a look at the personal life of the man behind the name, Paul Levesque. The all-time great just shared his new company-themed hobby amid a stressful European tour. Wrestling trading cards have been produced by Topps and other brands for years, while Fleer led the market in the early 2000s, before closing in 2005. Topps reacquired World Wrestling Entertainment's license until Panini took over in 2021, but the deal was terminated in 2023 after officials accused the 64-year-old Italian company of contract breach. Top TKO partner Fanatics acquired Topps in 2022 and resumed production of the collectible since the last debacle. A long-term trading card partnership was announced by WWE and Topps on January 1. The game has just had his first pack break to start his collection of WWE Chrome trading cards from Topps. The chief content officer took to X, FKA Twitter, today to share a video of the unboxing at his office in the company HQ, featuring Sam Roberts. It was declared that Triple H is now a collector after starting his collection with a Dominic Mysterio card. My first pack break and the start of my Topps at WWE card collection. At Fanatics, Triple H wrote with the video below. A Topps executive stated in January that there was a lot of potential in the wrestling trading card market due to growth in the last 10 years, adding that they haven't even scratched the surface with the number of current WWE fans that participate. Topps is determined to bring new eyeballs to the company's trading cards. Triple H congratulates new WWE Tag Team Champions. Triple H has publicly congratulated the Street Profits on becoming World Wrestling Entertainment's new Tag Team Champions. The chief content officer took to Instagram to share his signature backstage photo with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. New look. New attitude. New titles. Congrats to the new champs Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, Triple H wrote with the photo below. The Street Profits are now four-time Tag Team Champions in the promotion. Ford and Dawkins defeated DIY's Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa on last Friday's SmackDown in Barcelona in the second match between the teams after the Profits previously won on SmackDown last August. The WWE European Tour was always a whirlwind of excitement, energy, and non-stop action. For Triple H, now WWE's chief content officer, it was an opportunity to oversee the global brand's continued dominance overseas. But this time, as he traveled from city to city, he decided to do something different. With the long flights, late-night meetings, and chaotic schedules, the game realized he needed something to help him unwind, something unexpected. And so, Triple H found himself embracing an entirely new hobby, landscape photography. A new perspective on the road. It started during the first leg of the European tour in the United Kingdom. After a long production meeting in London, Triple H stepped out of the hotel at dawn to take a walk before heading to the arena. He had always admired the way cities looked in the early morning, before the hustle and bustle of everyday life took over. This time, however, he saw it differently. The sunrise bathed the skyline in golden hues, the River Thames reflected the shimmering light, and the historic buildings stood in perfect contrast. He pulled out his phone and snapped a few pictures. At first, it was just a simple way to pass time, but as he looked at the images, he realized he wanted to do more. Triple H wasn't just a businessman, he was an artist in his own way, having crafted countless legendary moments in WWE. Photography, he thought, could be another way to tell a story. That day, he ordered a high-end camera and a set of professional lenses to be delivered to his next destination, Paris, France. From the game to the lens. When the WWE crew landed in Paris, Triple H had his new camera in hand, ready to put it to use. After finalizing the script for the night's SmackDown taping, he ventured out before showtime. He found himself captivated by the Eiffel Tower, not just as a landmark but as a subject, one that changed depending on the time of day, the angle, and the lighting. Wrestlers and staff who happened to be out exploring spotted him kneeling on the sidewalk, adjusting his lens, and trying to get the perfect shot. Hunter. What are you doing?" asked Kevin Owens, who had just finished a morning jog. Triple H looked up and smirked. "Taking a different kind of shot, Kev." Owens, never one to miss a chance for humor, leaned in and made a goofy face right in front of the camera. Triple H snapped the picture, and the two shared a laugh. Later that night, he uploaded the photo to his private Instagram account with the caption, "Some things never change." A new passion emerges. As the tour continued, Triple H's passion for photography grew. In Germany, he captured the contrast of modern skyscrapers and medieval castles. In Italy, he spent time photographing the Colosseum, fascinated by its resemblance to WWE's own grand arenas. Each city offered something unique, and he found himself fully immersed in this new world. Backstage, his newfound hobby became a running joke among WWE talent. "Hey boss, you gonna shoot our entrances from now on?" teased Finn Balor. Triple H smirked. "Maybe I'll start charging you guys for professional headshots." Even Roman Reigns got in on the fun. "If you're gonna take pictures of the tribal chief, make sure you get my good side." But despite the jokes, many in WWE were genuinely impressed by Triple H's dedication. Photography required patience, an eye for detail, and a creative vision, all qualities he had honed over decades in professional wrestling. From hobby to something more. By the time the tour reached Spain, Triple H had begun posting his best shots online. The photos quickly gained traction, with fans noticing the hidden talent of WWE's top executive. Hashtags like #TheGameSnaps and #TriplePhotography started trending. WWE even capitalized on it by showcasing some of his best shots on their social media accounts. They posted a stunning image of a rain-soaked Barcelona street with the caption, "Even outside the ring, the game sees the bigger picture." As the European tour neared its end, the idea of a photo exhibition was floated around WWE headquarters. Some suggested that Triple H should compile his best shots into a book or even create a behind-the-scenes WWE photography series. For Triple H, what had started as a simple way to unwind had turned into something he truly enjoyed. A candid reflection. On the final night of the tour in Dublin, Triple H stood on the balcony of his hotel, camera in hand. He took one last photo of the city before turning his gaze back toward the wrestling ring set up inside the 3 Arena. He thought about how different his life had become. There was a time when he was the one inside that ring, battling legends like The Rock, The Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels. Now, he was running the company, ensuring that the next generation had their moments in the spotlight. For a man whose life had been built around controlled chaos, photography provided a rare sense of peace. It wasn't about competition or strategy, it was about capturing a fleeting moment, something that could never be recreated in exactly the same way. That night, he posted a black and white shot of the empty WWE ring before the show, with a simple caption, "Some things never change, but sometimes, you just need to see them from a new angle." The post went viral. The future of Triple H's new hobby. As WWE returned to the United States, the question remained, would Triple H continue with his photography, or was it just a passing phase? Those close to him believed it was here to stay. Stephanie McMahon, ever supportive of her husband's endeavors, reportedly encouraged him to showcase his work at charity events. Even Shawn Michaels joked that DX should reunite for a photo shoot. Meanwhile, some wrestlers had already started pitching their own ideas. "Can we get a WWE calendar with all of Triple H's best shots?" suggested Becky Lynch. Triple H, always one step ahead, simply smirked. "Maybe. But first, let me see if I can get a good action shot of you at Survivor Series." As WWE moved forward with new storylines and global events, one thing was certain, the game had found a new way to play. Triple H sends message to fans after historic WWE Raw. Tonight's episode of WWE Raw has gotten us one step closer to WrestleMania. Following the show, Triple H sent a message to the fans. WWE is currently touring Europe. Hence, tonight's episode of Raw took place live from Brussels, Belgium. This was a historic night for the Red Brand as this was the first televised WWE show to take place in Brussels. As a result, the Stamford-based promotion had a big night planned. Cody Rhodes and John Cena came face-to-face for the first time since the latter's heel turn at Elimination Chamber 2025. Rhea Ripley crashed the contract signing between Io Sky and Bianca Belair and seemingly inserted herself into their match at WrestleMania 41. The main event saw Braun Breaker defend his title against Finn Balor. Given that this was the first televised WWE show to take place in Brussels, the fans in attendance were loud throughout the night, especially in the opening segment. Following the show, Triple H took to social media to let the fans know they were awesome. "Wow. Brussels, you were on effin' fire. Thank you, Belgium flag. Next stop, Italy flag." Triple H commented on Braun Breaker's match on Raw. "The competition for the Intercontinental Championship is heating up. For the past few weeks, Breakker has been feuding with the Judgment Day. Tonight, he defended his title against Finn Balor. The heel group tried to get involved in the match, but this backfired on Balor ultimately, allowing Breakker to retain his title. Following this match, Triple H took to social media to hype up the Intercontinental title on the road to WrestleMania. It will be interesting to see who will be next in line to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, seeing as Penta has staked his claim for the gold on this week's Raw. WWE Raw made history last night, and no one felt the weight of the moment more than WWE's Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque. From shocking title changes to emotional returns, the show left fans buzzing, and the game made sure to acknowledge the significance of the night with a heartfelt message to the WWE Universe. A night of unforgettable moments. The sold-out crowd at Madison Square Garden knew they were in for something special as WWE promoted Raw as a must-see event, but no one could have anticipated just how monumental the night would become. The first major moment of the evening came when Seth Rollins put his World Heavyweight Championship on the line against an unexpected challenger, an unannounced returning AJ Styles. The WWE Universe erupted when Styles, who had been absent for months due to injury, made his way to the ring. The match was an instant classic, but the shocking twist came when Finn Balor and JD McDonagh interfered, costing Styles the match and cementing his betrayal of the Judgment Day. Later in the night, the Women's Championship also changed hands. Becky Lynch, fresh off her brutal steel cage match victory at WWE Crown Jewel, defended her title against a hungry Liv Morgan. Morgan, who had been overlooked for months, fought with everything she had and, in a jaw-dropping moment, countered Becky's manhandle slam into a roll-up for the 3 count. The crowd exploded as Liv Morgan, with tears in her eyes, became champion once again. But the biggest moment of the night came when Cody Rhodes stood face-to-face with Roman Reigns. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion shocked the WWE Universe by appearing on Raw, setting the stage for what could be the biggest WrestleMania main event in years. The tension was palpable as Cody and Roman exchanged words, leading to an all-out brawl that required half the locker room to break up. The message was clear: Cody wasn't done with the bloodline, and Reigns had unfinished business of his own. Triple H's emotional message to the fans. Following the show, Triple H took to social media to deliver a heartfelt message to WWE fans. Tonight was one of those nights you never forget. From the returns to the championship matches, to the moments that leave us speechless, this is what WWE is all about. We don't just make history, we create memories that last forever. To every fan who packed Madison Square Garden and everyone watching around the world, thank you. Nights like this are why we love this business. The road to WrestleMania just got a whole lot more interesting. Buckle up. The tweet, which included a backstage photo of Triple H standing with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Liv Morgan, instantly went viral. The WWE Universe flooded social media with reactions, praising the game for elevating WWE programming to new heights. What Triple H's message means for the future of WWE. Triple H's words weren't just a thank you to the fans, they were a promise. A promise that WWE will continue delivering high-quality storytelling, shocking moments, and unforgettable matches. His leadership since taking over creative has been widely praised, with many believing that WWE is entering a new golden era. With Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes now on a collision course, the Judgment Day imploding, and Liv Morgan proving herself as a top star, WWE's future looks brighter than ever. As the road to WrestleMania heats up, one thing is clear: Triple H isn't just running WWE, he's shaping its future. And if last night's Raw was any indication, that future is nothing short of legendary.